Hey YouTube, this is going to be kind of like a fishing vlog because I wanted to kind of explain what I did with most of my poles because it's kind of like, I think I did a good thing. I don't know what a lot of people would say about this, but I donated about 100 rods to the Goodwill, and I gave about 5 or 6 to friends and family. Um, Maybe more than that. I think I gave about 15 to friends and family. And I kept probably about, I think 40 rods, right? What's wrong?
I put my finger over and I can't remember.
Not a big deal. Anyways, what's this vlog about? I wanted to talk about what I have left. I basically have 40 rods left. I'm moving to Texas, and the fish species they have out there are alligator gar. I have 2 poles that are 11 foot. They're in my videos. They're both Finwicks. They're really nice, and they're very strong, and I'm pretty sure they can handle anything a gar can throw at me. Um, Very experienced with sturgeon, and I'm very experienced with stripers, and I don't think that, I mean, I know gar don't get as big as sturgeon. Um, they can get, pretty good size, like 7 foot, but sturgeon get up to 16, 17 foot. And I think the biggest one I caught was 120 inches. That's 10 foot. That's the biggest sturgeon I've ever caught. Um, so I'm pretty confident that the gear that I'm taking is adequate enough. I don't expect my gear to break. But I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube because I'm kind of bored. And I'm seeing people's poles break a lot. And a lot of them are Shakespeare rods. There's only one rod or rod type that Shakespeare makes that's good, and it's okay. It's not as good as everyone thinks it is, unless you get it in a one piece, and that's the ugly stick. If you get an ugly stick, you get it in one piece. Don't get the 2-piece rod because it breaks in the middle. They're only good at the end of the rod, basically, if you get the 2-piece. You get the 1-piece, the entire thing's made out of E-glass. E-glass is incredibly strong. I've never broken E-glass rod. Um, I don't even think I have any in my shop right now. As far as I think I have like 5 actually. Aren't those Graphite ones? Those are E-glass, aren't they? I think I have like 5 actually. I don't even remember, but they're pretty strong. They're the bass rods that I sell. Everything else I have is high-end graphite. I don't know the make and model of every graphite that I own, but I just gave up an S-glass to my my father-in-law. Your dad? Father-in-law?
Mm.
Yeah, so I gave an S-glass rod to him. S-glass is probably the finest graphite I've ever seen and used, and the only company I see using it is Seeker. Seeker's, in my opinion, the best rod brand as far as blanks go. Of course, I feel that my rods are the best because they're custom, but as far as their materials, they use the best. If you're going to buy a rod that's not a custom, because you just don't have the money for a custom and you go out, um, I'd, I'd buy Seeker. I'd buy G. Loomis. I'd buy Daiwa. They're not as pricey, but they're very strong. I would stay away from Shimano rods. Shimano rods are not very good. Their reels are good. Their rods are not. Stay away from what's the other one with the Q? Quantum. Quantum rods. Stay away from Quantum rods and reels. Don't buy any Zebco. Don't buy any off-brand stuff if you're going to be doing any serious fishing. Even bass fishing. If you're casting a lot, stay away from Lamiglass. Stay away from St. Croix. These are brands that I've owned every brand.
Your black and red one's St. Croix and it's good.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like 8'6" rod. I have one St. Croix. I had 2, broke one on a cast, and it's just not a very good pole for casting at all. Like I have one St. Croix and I'm very light on it. I don't overextend that rod at all. I use it for trout and small fish. Even though it's a bigger rod, it should probably handle bigger fish. But the brand and the graphite, it's not very good. Um, I'll get into it more when I open my shop up, and I'll go over some of the graphite qualities that I have when I reopen it. But yeah, those are pretty much the brands that I stick with and I don't buy. If you're going to buy in the shop, like I said, stay away from St. Croix, stay away from Lamiglass. G. Loomis is great, Daiwa is great, Seeker's great, CalStar's good, um, and don't buy any Quantum. If your rod's like 20 bucks, just expect it to break. Thanks for watching.